Week 13 of my 2020 comp prep. I didn't lose weight this week, but I changed my split around this week, and the day of the week that I'm usually really light on, I was quite heavy because I'm always about a kilogram or a kilogram and a half heavier the day after I train legs. Not because I eat more, but just because I'm inflamed in the lower body. That's what I think is the reason. It's the same every week. It has been my whole life. I'm always very heavy after leg day. Anyway, because I altered my training split this week and it messed up my usual weigh-ins, I'm not going to change anything the coming week. Like I said, previous weeks, I'm a little bit ahead of schedule anyway, of where I'm at in regards to the weight I need to lose between now and the comp. So I had about 30 weeks to lose 12 kilograms. I like to lose half a kilogram a week. So I've got a few weeks up my sleeve to muck around with things. So this week, my macros, I've just written them down, will stay at protein 352, carbohydrates 314, fats 110, giving me a calorie intake of 3,654 calories. I think I started my calories on about 5,000. So we're down 1,400 calories. Wait, no, I'm talking shit. I think I started my calories on 4,500. So I was losing weight for the first couple of weeks on 4,500. 13 weeks in, we're down to 3,600. So as my weight loss slows or stalls, I drop calories so that I continue to lose weight at a decent rate. That's how I've always dieted down. It seems to have been quite successful in the past. The reason I changed my split this week is because my left shoulder is a little bit sore. My physio, Antonio, should go check him out. We had hypothesized that I possibly had some bursitis in my left shoulder, inflammation of the bursa, or possibly some inflammation of infraspinatus. So we're thinking it was one of those two things. I got a message from George just with the ultrasound and the x-ray report, just with a lol. And then when I read the report, I've got bursitis, I've got issues with my infraspinatus tendon, supraspinatus tendon, and subscapularis tendon. He strongly advised that I take time off all pressing movements. I told him to get fucked, and that I can take time off in 30 weeks' time after the comps. Actually, not even 30 weeks, it would be more like 35, 40 weeks, because the first comp is in 30 weeks. The last comp of the season might be another month or two after that point. So I'm not very keen on taking time off at the moment. I feel like I've had a really crappy 2 years of training prior, and now that I'm just starting to feel a little bit better again, I'm really not interested in taking time off. Possibly not a very smart move in regards to the health of my left shoulder. But during a prep, I tend to disregard most things other than what I need to do to look my best. And doing some form of pressing for my shoulders and chest is beneficial to the way I look. So I keep pushing. If my shoulder breaks, I will take time off. Until then, I work around it. So I've altered my form on my shoulders and my chest work. Everything's with my elbows really tucked in close to my body, with a neutral or even a supinated grip on the bar or the machines. So it does not feel very effective in regards to the muscle activation compared to how I would usually train, but it's better than nothing and it doesn't hurt the shoulder. So we'll see how we go. Possibly doing the pressing is stopping the shoulder from getting better. But I can press pain-free if I'm very careful. with my positioning and obviously going lighter on the loads. I'm not pushing very heavy weights, but it's better than nothing. So, same calories as last week. Switched back to push-pull legs routine, just so the shoulders not getting smashed as much throughout the week when I split up chest and shoulders into different sessions. Get chest, shoulders, triceps all done on the one day, and a bit more emphasis on the back and the legs, I guess. What else? Mental state this week, pretty all right. No dramas. I slept well last night, probably the first time in a couple of weeks I could say that. Got a good sleep last night. I think I got 7 hours in bed, which is awesome for me. Most nights it would be 4 to 5 hours in bed. So 7's incredible. Went to a comp today. Went to the ICN comp. I had a client competing. Well done, Pat. It was his first ever show. He came 4th in the first timers. Good condition. A little bit outsized by some of the other guys. If he puts a bit more muscle on his legs and back over the next year or so, he can come back and do a lot better. So well done on the prep, Pat. I know you found out that comp preps suck and that it's very hard to maintain a relationship with your partner and your kids throughout such a thing. So well done on pushing through and getting it done. Enjoy the foods tonight. Okay. One other thing. I got called out this week at the gym for doing cardio. They told me that I was bullshitting in my vlogs and saying that I don't do cardio and that I was lying to everyone. So about 6 to 12 months ago, I started doing 5 to 15 minutes worth of cardio on a Wednesday if I had a break at work in my sessions. So I've done that for the last 6 to 12 months, not to lose weight, but because I was losing the ability to have sex. So when my cardiovascular fitness gets that poor, I start doing a little bit of cardio. It wasn't high intensity stuff. It was more moderate intensity, just steady state at a fast pace for 5 to sort of 15 minutes. I'll chuck some abs if I get a break. I'll do some abs that day, and then I'll do a little bit of cardio to finish off. So yeah, just wanted to explain that before I get abused again at the gym. That is all for this week. I will see you in about 7 days' time.